Ladies and gentlemen, yesterday evening, President Trump signed one of the most impactful executive orders in modern U.S. history, and no, I'm not joking. You see, last night, President Trump signed an executive order that could very well get every single illegal alien out of our country in one foul swoop, and the best part about it is that there's absolutely nothing that the radical progressives can do about it. So I want you all to take a look at what President Trump had to say about all of this for himself. Then we are going to have a lot to talk about. Let it play.
Today, I signed an executive order to launch the first ever self-deportation program for illegal aliens. We are making it as easy as possible for illegal aliens to leave America. Any illegal alien can simply show up at an airport and receive a free flight out of our country. We have also launched a phone app called CBP Home. That's CBP Home, where illegals can book a free flight to any foreign country. As long as it's not here, you can go anywhere you want. We're also adding a very important exit bonus for illegals to further incentivize their self-deportation. This deportation bonus will save American taxpayers billions and billions of dollars. What Biden did to this country can never be explained, will never, ever be accepted. Eventually, when the illegals are gone, it will save us trillions of dollars. However, if illegal aliens choose to remain in America, they're remaining illegally and they will face severe consequences. Illegal aliens who stay in America face punishments including significant jail time, enormous financial penalties, confiscation of all property, garnishment of all wages, imprisonment and incarceration, and sudden deportation in a place and manner solely of our discretion. So to all illegal aliens, book your free flight right now. We want you out of America, but if you're really good, we're going to try and help you get back in. Thank you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. President Trump just kicked his operation to remove illegal immigrants from the country into overdrive. This executive order blasts through congressional gridlock, speeding up the rate at which all of these illegal aliens are removed out of our nation. And the best part about it is that the radical progressives can't really do anything to stop this from happening. What this executive order does is give illegal aliens an option to self-deport with some small accommodations. President Trump is offering them one last chance to get out of the country, but if they stay, there will be absolute hell to pay. Really, it's an absolutely brilliant move to clear out the country. President Trump's self-deportation program hands out plane tickets and a $1,000 stipend to illegal aliens who leave the country voluntarily, which drastically speeds up this entire process. And really, it's a no-brainer to save taxpayer money as well. Self-deportations like this save billions of dollars when compared to forced removals, or even worse, letting illegal aliens continue to leech off of our system. Our taxpayer money should go to American citizens, not lawbreakers who don't belong here in the first place. And like I said, the plane ticket and a $1,000 stipend that all of these self-deporters would be receiving absolutely pales in comparison to the cost of forcibly removing them, or even worse, allowing them to continue to be burdens on the American taxpayer. Now, as things currently stand, illegal border crossings have dropped by a staggering 99% since President Trump took office again. Right now, the border is on absolute lockdown, and so now President Trump has shifted his focus towards hunting down every single illegal alien that's still inside of our country. And so, if these illegal aliens refuse to comply with President Trump's new executive order and refuse to self-deport, then President Trump will just systematically apprehend them, seize all of their assets, then forcibly deport them. Here's the truth. President Trump is done allowing illegal aliens to drain our nation's wealth and to compromise our national security. But here's the best part. President Trump's repurposed CBP Home app makes self-deportation a breeze, flipping Biden's tool into a deportation machine. Under former President Joe Biden, that CBP app let over 900,000 illegal aliens just waltz into our country, allowing them to fraudulently claim refugee status. But here's the kicker. Every illegal alien that used Biden's app had their personal information logged in a federal database. And so now President Trump has access to that entire database. Meaning that if these illegal aliens don't willingly self-deport, President Trump knows exactly where to find them. But on top of all of this, President Trump's war on illegal immigration has already had self-deportations skyrocketing for months now, even before this executive order. Illegals are running scared, knowing that immigration enforcement is coming for those who try to stay in the country. And to give you all some numbers, during the Mexican repatriation program in the 1920s and 1930s, as well as in the 1950s during Operation Wetback, self-deportations were around 10 times higher than forced deportations. So what that means is that in the last 4 months, President Trump's policies have likely pushed over 1.4 million illegal aliens to self-deport, plus the 140,000 forced removals on top of that. Pretty much, President Trump's America First agenda is winning, and hey, we're just getting warmed up. And then, on top of all of that, just the other week, a tech company called Palunteer snagged a $30 million contract with ICE to track self-deportations in real time. So in the near future, we'll know exactly how many illegal aliens have fled the country and self-deported. Really, President Trump's two-pronged plan to combat illegal aliens is pure genius. ICE agents have been prioritizing the most violent, most dangerous illegal aliens for deportations for months now. Meanwhile, President Trump's executive order works to incentivize the rest of them to leave as well. This executive order also serves as an absolutely ingenious method to remove illegal aliens from sanctuary cities, which up to this point have served as a final place of refuge for illegal aliens across the country. By incentivizing the illegal aliens to self-deport on their own terms, President Trump has pulled the rug out from beneath the radical progressives. And so, ladies and gentlemen, here's the reality. President Trump is actually keeping his campaign promises. We gave him a 2024 landslide victory to deport every single illegal alien, and as things currently stand, he's delivering on that massive mandate with huge success. Joe Biden and the Democrats opened up our borders and let 20 million illegal aliens come swarming into our country, causing an incredible amount of damage in the process. In truth, their open border policy was the single largest assault on the American population that this country has ever seen, and the worst part about it is that it was entirely intentional. But now we are done with illegal aliens entering our country and stealing the wealth and prosperity of hardworking Americans. We voted for President Trump to fix this disaster, and that is exactly what he's doing. And so, hey, ladies and gentlemen, in my humble opinion, that is what it means to put America first. Now, ladies and gentlemen, before we wrap up, I do want to say real quick that we officially have a Morse News Twitter page as well as a Morse News Facebook page. So if you use either of those platforms, please go down below and drop a follow in order to get breaking news updates that relate to everything we talk about here in the YouTube videos. But everyone, that is going to be a wrap for today's video, so please go down below and drop a comment. Let me know what you think about all of this. Please like the video while you're down there, and like I said earlier, please consider subscribing to the channel because it really does help a ton. Thank you all very much for tuning in today, and of course, as always, stay safe.